alumni of Malaysian Institute of Art, Euphonium major, currently taking bachelor's degree in Mahidol University. Today I'm going to talk to you about Euphonium. Euphonium is a part of the brass family. Obviously, euphonium exists in wind bands and brass bands mainly, but only occasionally appears in an orchestra. Euphonium is actually a quite young member in the brass family, which has only been invented around the mid-18th. That is the reason we have a very limited repertoire, so we usually borrow works from cello, bassoon, or trombone to play. So if you ever play in a wind band, you will realize that euphonium and trombone shares a very similar pitch range. So what is the biggest difference between euphonium and trombone? Other than they can jack off tone color. So what gives euphonium the unique tone color? The diameter of our tubing. So you see from this small diameter, it gradually become very large, and from the bell you can see it's very large. And this is what the trombone don't have. So this little difference makes our tone color so different. We play the euphonium through the technique buzzing. So we buzz into the mouthpiece, and finally into the horn. So these are called the piston valve. Usually the beginner model only have the 3 valve, and the better models have this little 4th valve add on. And finally, at the more professional models, we have these extra little tubings, which we call them compensation system. We will not talk about compensation system today. We tune our euphonium through pulling the tuning slide. So how the piston valve works is there's a hollow tube and there's the piston, and when we press, it goes in, and release, go out. So how the valve works is when we play the euphonium without pressing any valve, our airflow will go straight through them like this and go to the bell. When I press the first valve, my airflow will go through this little detour first and then continue. So the total volume in my instrument change. So when I press the second, go to here. When I press the third, go to here. So when we play the notes inside the overtone series, we don't need to change our fingerings. But when we play the notes outside the overtone series, we need to change our fingering. So this is an euphonium mute, a practice mute. So the mute compress our sound. So if I practice mute, I can practice without bothering other people. Other kind of mute will give you different tone color as well. Tips for the intermediate or above level euphonium players: if you play solo, a good solo needs a nice contrast of dynamic. So by playing further, you will realize that playing softer requires much more control, so it's actually way harder. So in dynamic, playing FF is easy. PP hard. Now I'm going to play you some pieces that I play on euphonium. This is the introduction of Sonata in F minor for bassoon by Telemann. And this is the introduction of Midnight Euphonium by Richard Goff. And finally, this is Speaker in Speaker by MBOP. He specializes in minimalism music. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.